What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another Dragonflight gold making video. So today I want to show you guys how I'm making some semi-passive gold throughout the expansion, and I've already started now. I'm making several thousands of gold every single day by logging in for a couple of minutes, which is not really going to make me a lot of gold on a daily basis, but it does allow me to get 1 or 2 WoW tokens every single month by doing pretty much absolutely nothing. It does require some setup though, so that's like where the time consumption comes into play, but you will make gold with this for several months to come, and the actual profit margins might be going down a little bit, but these are items that will be in demand throughout the entire expansion. So I want to show you guys how to set this up yourself, which characters to use, which professions to have, and basically how to set everything up. Before that though, I do want to give a massive shout out to everyone who's picked up my Dragonflight Gold Guide already, and if you haven't checked it out, it's a 170 pages long PDF document for gold making, and we also have access to an exclusive Discord server in this gold guide as well, and right now we have access to 2 exclusive videos that will make you more gold than you have ever made in the entire game before. It is absolutely game breaking. I'm not even joking when I'm saying that. It's absolutely huge, and those are being in exclusive access through that gold guide because those are videos. They are too hot for YouTube, so I'm not going to put those public ever. I'm just going to keep those exclusive. And we also have early access to 1 video, and there's going to be several early accesses available in that gold guide as well. In fact, I'm working on another early access right now that I'll be publishing there as well. So for both early access and exclusive videos and 170 pages of gold making info, check out that gold guide to the link down below and use the code Solheim to get it for half price. With that being said, let's talk a little bit about passive gold making or semi-passive gold making in Dragonflight, and before we do that I do want to say that I'm actually a little bit ill right now, so if I sound different or if I have any voice cracks, that is not me hitting puberty just yet, that is just me being ill, okay? So with that being said, let's take a look at how I'm making some semi-passive gold in Dragonflight right now, and number 1, and probably the best one actually, is by using tailoring. Tailoring and crafting recieve bolts, which I'm crafting. If I can just pull up tailoring for example, I can show you my recieve bolt spec that I'm using, so tailoring mastery and draconic needlework. This is a character that is not finished setting up just yet. I'm still working on this character, and I'm still working on it, but I'm still making profits every single day by doing this. So ideally I would have spent less points in draconic needlework and all the way down here, but that is something you can build yourself just to build your own spec that works for you. And what I'm trying to go for now is 30 points in Shrewd Stitchery for that huge inspiration proc, because what I'm trying to do here is craft recieve bolts which have a cooldown, right? And I want to be able to guarantee myself tier 2, which I have now done, and I also want to use inspiration to proc tier 3. Now right now inspiration gives me 142 bonus skill, but by having these points right here, you will see that now inspiration grants me 5% more skill, 10% more skill, 10% more skill, and also 25% more skill. In total, when I have this 30 out of 30, inspiration will give me 213 extra skill, in which point when you have enough to guarantee tier 2, you can proc all the way up to tier 3 just by having inspiration procs. So that way you can just go max out inspiration and try to get as many inspiration procs as possible. So right now all my profit is coming from tier 2 crafts, but even now you can see tier 2s are selling for 3,951 gold, and the materials here are selling for 1,729 gold, so right here 1.7k. These ones are selling for 300, so now we're up to 2k, and this one is selling for 60 gold, so let's say 2.2k. I'm spending 2.2k and making 1.5k profit. 1.7k profit every single time that I'm crafting this, and right now I have 29 crafts available, which gives me roughly 45,000 gold profit if I did my quick math correctly here. And this is something you can do every single day or on like a bi-daily basis, depends on which specialization you have. But when I have gone deep into draconic needlework like I have right here, you will learn to craft more of these and also have a lower cooldown, so you can improve right here, improve your connection, inspiration with the blue magic of the blue Dragonflight, decreasing how quickly you exhaust the magic used to craft them, and then get more skill as well and multicraft. And right here, by having 20 out of 20, you once again decrease how quickly you exhaust the magic you used to craft these bolts, aka lower cooldown, and you also have more crafts available by speccing right here and by speccing for this one too. So you start out by having 10 crafts, and now I have 30 crafts, and I get the cooldown back way faster. So I'm going to craft 29 of these right now, which is going to give me about 25k profit, actually more like 30k profit right here. And you can see that even now, when I'm just crafting tier 2 and making guaranteed profit, every now and then we get inspiration procs, which we have 14%, and right now we got a multi-craft. So on this one craft, I just made like 7k profit on one craft. 5, 6, 7k. I'm not that good at quick math, but yeah, 5, 6, 7k quick profit on one craft by proccing multi-craft. So you have a choice here. Like right now I'm going for multi-craft and resourcefulness, but once I have my inspiration setup built and I can proc tier 3, I'll be going all out inspiration from that point. But right now I'm trying to have as much multi-craft as possible, just to increase the amount of profit that I'm actually making right now on a daily basis. So right now we're just going to craft until we get the cooldown. So right here we go. Now we have 30 out of 30 crafted. We just crafted 29 of those right now, and we have a 16-hour and 9-minute cooldown. So you can see right now, there's no point in me logging into this character for 16 more hours. So right now I'm just going to go over to my second character, and the more characters you have set up like this, the more passive gold you'll be making every single week. And I do believe, I don't know how quickly they decrease, but 30 crafts should decrease somewhat quickly. If there's 16 hours on every single one, that's obviously gonna take some time. But yeah, this is gonna give you some very easy profit throughout the entire expansion. Takes you like 2 hours to set up one character, and it's going to generate profit every single week, day or month. And right now I have 2 characters set up for Asia Weave. I'm trying to get 5 characters set up for Asia Weave. And also, even though I'm only crafting tier 2 right now, which is still making me profit right here on tier 2, if I can get to tier 3, crafting tier 3s are selling for 17,000 gold right now, giving me 15,000 gold profit every single time. So in that case, if I can just get to the point of having enough inspiration to get tier 3, I'll start to get 15,000 gold profit every single time that I proc a tier 3, massively increasing my profit margins on this craft. You can also see that I have 529 artisan's metal that I've gotten from skilling up my profession, as well as doing my weekly quest that are giving me about 100 rare metal every single week. So by doing those, I can start getting myself blue item equipments up here as well. So right now you can see I'm using the tool with multicraft, which I'm going to keep using until I have my inspiration spec. And when I have inspiration spec, I'll be getting a tool with inspiration instead. I also don't have an enchant on this one just yet, but I'm going to be upgrading it to a blue one either way, so the enchant right now doesn't really matter. Either way, super easy profit right here with tailoring. And that's not all for the video. We have one more method as well that I want to show you guys, so here we go. Okay, next up we have another profession that I'm using to generate some passive profit in the expansion, semi-passive at least. You have to log in, click a button, and make some gold every single time. This time we're talking about less profit though, but also it's super easy to set up, and you don't even have to have any deep specialization points to set this one up. You can actually generate a baseline profit by this one just by skilling up alchemy. So we're talking about alchemy and transmute. So right here we have transmute awakened air and transmute awakened earth, using awakened frost and awakened fire, one of each, to give you 2 awakened earth or 2 awakened air. Right now it's better to use awakened earth. These ones are selling for 639 gold each, and the awakened fire and frost are selling for about 300 gold each. So you're seeing right now, every single time I'm doing this, I'm doubling my gold. That being said, I'm getting about 300 gold profit. Actually, I'm using 600 gold to get 1.2k, so 600 gold profit every single time, just by doing the craft baseline. That is like no specialization points needed here, just like absolute baseline. So 1.2k profit per craft. You can see right now I have 1 out of 10 available, and that's because I did my crafts today, and that kind of sparked this video idea. So just by having alchemy, I get roughly 10 crafts every single day that I can do, giving me 10k profit, or 12k, but let's round count down for around an easy number, 10k gold every single day, just by logging in and clicking one button. So by setting up one alchemist like this, you basically get enough gold to give yourself a WoW token every single month just by having an alchemist. That is without any specialization points required. All you have to do, like Awakened Air, I think is given to you by your vendor, but Awakened Earth you have to buy as a recipe on the auction house. It costs you 50 gold, so a 50 gold investment, and you get 1.2k profit back the first time you make it, so definitely worth the 50 gold investment. If you want to see my specializations though, this is what I've set up so far, so 20 out of 20 here. That way you're able to craft more of them, so improve your understanding, allowing you to do so more frequently and with higher capacity, so lower cooldown and 10 out of 10 craft available. So this one is actually important to get as soon as possible. It is not necessary, but it's really good to have. It makes you more gold, lower cooldown, and just more and more gold overall. So this one's super handy to have, and now you can either go down to resourcefulness like I have, or you can go down here as well to chemical synthesis, which is the next point that I'm going for myself, because this one gives me more multi-craft when I'm crafting, extra instances and reagents. And yeah, that's basically it for the video, guys. That's how you can make some semi-passive gold in the expansion, and how you can very easily afford yourself a WoW token every single month by setting up a character right now. Like for alchemy, this takes you less than 1 hour to set up, and for tailoring it should take you less than 2 hours to do the entire setup. Just skill up the profession to level 50, or as much as you can really, and then run around or fly around, hunt down the treasures for knowledge points and metals, and from there you can use the artisan's metal to give yourself blue equipment as well. So right now I only have green ones on this guy, but I'm trying to upgrade to blue, and you can see right now I have 325 metal that I can spend to upgrade my tools. Either way, that's pretty much the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I really do hope it helps you make some gold in the expansion itself. Once again, we have some absolutely banging gold making methods in my Dragonflight Gold Guide Discord server, so if you haven't checked it out, it's definitely worth doing so right now, at least in my opinion, which is kind of a biased opinion, but yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for watching, boys and girls, and I'll see you again very soon.